4, a child is dead and 2 others are hurt when a house goes up in flames. Neighbors describe the horrific scene that unfolded as a family ran for their lives.
And I'm assignment editor Mike Rogers here at the desk. The Sheriff's Department operating a major warrant service in downtown LA. But moments ago, we know now what they found inside. That's ahead.
And a miraculous story of survival. The pilot recalls the moments he was forced to make an emergency landing at sea with a plane full of people. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Juan Fernandez.
And I'm Amy Johnson. This is CBS LA at 4. A tragic fire early this morning in Montebello. A child was killed and 2 adults are now in critical condition.
Now, detectives are now investigating whether the fire was set on purpose. CBS LA's Joy Benedict joins us live now from Montebello with what we know so far. Joy?
Yeah, guys, and we are expecting an update from the Montebello Police Department in just a few minutes, but this has really been quite an ordeal for so many here in this community. I want to get out of the way so you can still see the scene. It has been active now for more than 11 hours with police officers, firefighters, and of course, folks in this community describing a terrifying scene. A terrifying wake-up call for people in this Montebello neighborhood.
Oh, I love that you guys do that.
As 2 adults came running from the flames on fire.
I just seen them running and they're completely, their skins just burned off.
You see the mom waking up, she's on flames, her hair is gone.
Then the story got worse. As a 3rd person was found dead inside, police say it's a juvenile. Neighbors say the only child who lives in the home is a boy in middle school whom they haven't seen since the day before.
I mean, he was playing ping pong sticks yesterday on my door. And he was just a kid at the end of the day. He's an officer too. He was just like me that.
He was 13. You know, he was a nice kid. I feel sorry for their loss, for their family.
Police say the 911 calls came in around 4:30 in the morning. They found one man running away from the scene on fire and another woman outside the home also injured. And although investigators don't know the cause, they are looking into the fact that it may have been
Well,
intentional
yeah.
attack.
I heard there was an argument that they started intentionally.
We are investigating reports that
Unless you get
this
doused
domestic
with
violence
gas
related
and
incident.
lit on fire.
Detectives with the police department and arson investigators
Terrible.
closed off multiple streets and spent the day combing through evidence as they try and figure out what went wrong.
It's terrible, and it affects the whole community. I've known these boys since they were little.
As this community just hopes the other people survive and their families and this neighborhood finds peace.
So you don't suspect the neighbors to harm or hurt someone else. You know, especially someone in your family.
It's terrifying, you know, very bad. I don't wish this on nobody.
And this is Chief Luis Lopez speaking right now at the line.
Victim of the fire and the male victim of the fire passed away as a result of their injuries. At this time, we believe that the male involved in this case is the suspect. This does appear to be a domestic violence related incident.
It's terrible.
We unfortunately can't confirm their identities as we're waiting for the coroner's office to identify them and also notify next of kin. We also can not identify the victim inside of the residence as we are still waiting for the coroner's office as well. The investigation will continue as to the cause of the fire, any possible motive of why this took place. But unfortunately, I have the terrible responsibility here to notify you all that both victims that went to the hospital have passed away.
Relationship between the child inside and the 2 people, the adults?
We believe that the child inside is related to one of the adults. However, at this point, we're still trying to confirm that. In these kind of cases with fires and the type of injuries that fires do, it's difficult to identify people until the coroner does that. So it would be premature to speculate who they are, but it does appear that there's a relationship between the two.
And do we believe that it was domestic violence related?
At this point, the investigation is showing that it appears to be. It appears that the male subject and the female were known to each other. talking to neighbors and other witnesses. So we can establish that part. Just not a motive at this time.
So we don't know if the fire was intentionally set?
Not at this time. We do not know that yet. Based on the responding officers, the initial comments made by witnesses and people on scene, it appears that it's domestic violence related. But at this point, our detectives will work basically from when this crime took place backwards to try to find out what happened hours, even days leading to the incident, so we can identify a motive.
Obviously, just a horrendous outcome to this day. Your thoughts on losing 3 members of your community?
It's a tragedy. Montebello is a very rich community. Anytime there's any loss of life, it's tragic. When it involves domestic violence, it's really tragic because it involves a family unit. When you have minors involved, as parents, as folks that have kids, it hurts more. And this neighborhood is grieving. This block will be grieving for a long time. Their neighbors, their friends, the people that they grew up with. So this is far beyond just today. It will affect a lot of people for a long time. The only thing I can confirm on the time is their mind. Right now, we're waiting for our arson investigators from the Montebello Fire Department to complete their arson investigation. You'll also see some crime scene folks behind me. They're basically photographing and documenting the entire street, the entire scene. Once the scene is clear, the detectives will continue their follow-ups at the hospital. We have personnel there. And then really now...
Hey there, my name is Mike. I'm calling from CBS LA. If you can give me a call back in the newsroom, 818-655-2299. Thanks.
At this point, any death at the hand of another is a homicide. We're looking to see what the motive was, what the cause was. We know there was a fire. We know there were injuries because of the fire, but we can't just focus solely on the fire. There could be more than that, so that's what our detectives are working on. Not both, no. Well, we believe that the woman did. We cannot confirm whether the male did. Not at this time, no. Sure, so I'll just start from the beginning. At about 4:30 in the morning, Montebello police got a call of a possible fire to a possibly injured person. When our officers arrived on scene, they found one male that appeared...
Hey, if you need to lose my first hit, lose my second hit and move my first. Okay, so yeah, because move my first hit to the 25, and then kill the other one. Thanks. Bye.
The fire department came, did rescue efforts. They did find the deceased minor inside.
Hey, so I had him, he needs time anyway because it's press conference, and we don't actually have video of the VC Defensa raid. Yeah, so, I mean, am I doing that anywhere else?
That's what our arson investigators are here for.
Okay, so I'm going to email them to see if they have video, but yeah, we went to the press conference, but there was no video of the actual raid. Yeah. Okay, cool, bye.
The male subject was found a little bit further away, but they were both outside. The decedent was inside. Sure. I can't share the exact details of the evidence because it's part of the state, but it is part of this investigation. So there is actually 2 separate crime scenes because one of the persons was walking away. There's evidence that's discarded. So we close out that area to make sure that we can get the evidence, preserve it, and then have our CSI folks process it for the case.
Can you tell us where in the home the child was found?
Hey, it's Mike. Hey, you guys aren't taking Montebello, right? It's staying with Montebello?
That's part of the
Okay,
investigation.
cool, thank you. Bye.
I
I don't know, I think we do. I was just trying to see if sheriffs were, I couldn't remember if sheriffs take Montebello's homicides, because some of the smaller cities, the sheriff's department takes them. Yeah.
When our officers got here, the home was fully engulfed. That may have happened before we got here, but that's something that our department arson investigators will look at. They'll look for accelerants, cause, location, and that'll help us to determine how this fire started, and then certainly what happened once the fire started and when the people got injured and when the person inside was deceased.
I just didn't know if there was an obvious reason why the child couldn't get out, but the 2 adults could.
That we don't know. when the injury happened and if there was a possibility for the child to get other injuries.
Are there other injuries to the child's body other than the fire?
That we don't know, and that's what we'll wait for the investigator to get here. The coroner's investigators will get here, they'll examine the body, and then they'll let us know cause of death, and which will pass on to our investigators. That'll depend on the coroner's office once they're identified. Unfortunately, this was a horrific act, and fire does horrific things to someone. Once they're able to be positively identified, they'll have to notify next of kin. Once that all happens, then we can release the incident. So what my understanding is when they got here, although they had injuries consistent with fire, it wasn't a situation where that called for that. They were just burned as a result of the fire.
Hey. Yes, will you send her out to me?
So we
Yep, thank you.
normally in these types of investigations, we'll check for prior calls for service, and also once we positively identify the persons involved, we can also check them by name to see if we have.
This is Mike.
And that's part of the investigation to figure out what their prior history and what could have caused such a horrific event.
Hey, yes, I'm sorry about that. I was trying to figure out if I didn't see it on your Instagram. I could be wrong, but do you have something you can send me?
Our detectives are going to interview all witnesses and all neighbors. Once we have a good picture of what was said, we can make that part of the investigation. Being that it's still an active investigation.
Oh, okay, yeah, that'd be great.
We have to determine what happened. That's still evidentiary items that we couldn't really speak on.
What's easier for you? Okay, yeah. Let me hang on one second. Give me 2 seconds.
Organizers say this is about more than just money. They say it's also about accountability and making sure communities like Altadena aren't forgotten during the rebuilding process.
Amy, several businesses in Rialto targeted by a burglar. CBS LA's Zach Boeto spoke with a store owner who helps women build confidence, who's determined to keep pushing forward.
All right. This small business creating heat, build confidence, is one of several in this Rialto shopping center hit by vandalism and theft early Wednesday morning.
You know that person hit home?
Oh,
Say again?
Something that
okay.
What you say? What you say?
built.
Tossing jewelry.
Oh, Larry Paris, yes.
Security camera video shows the moments the suspect threw a brick and shattered the front door to one of the businesses before he hit several others, including Vanessa Jimenez's shop, which she opened after the death of her son Sergio.
You know, I build stuff close by close, piece by piece, and breaks my heart. Everything missing takes a big hit.
When the thief realized he couldn't get in through the front door of the clothing store here, he
that
broke into the business next door, then punched a hole in the wall and climbed through it.
That's when I discovered I had the size of a hole for a mannequin to fit through, which one did go through.
Jimenez says the suspect got away with her cash register, about 150 outfits, and more than a dozen cowboy hats. She says he also tried to take a mannequin, but left it behind.
A mannequin.
While the items have not been recovered, Rialto police say they have arrested a Rialto man for the break-ins. They say he was out on early release for another burglary conviction.
It's very easy to sit back and say, oh, it's just a business, it's just a window, but behind the business, behind the broken window, behind the lock, there are real people.
Both Jimenez and her neighbors say they're grateful for the quick action of Rialto police. And now as these businesses and their landlord repair their broken doors and walls, they hope the comeback can be greater than the setback.
I think I will feel good in business and hopefully be better in the future.
I'm just going to be coming back stronger. I'm not going to let this stop me.
I'll
Poeto, CBS LA.
Well, we are just minutes away now from the final debate in the race for California governor with 3 weeks to go until the primary.
CBS LA's Lori Perez will be following the debate for us tonight, and she joins us now with more on what we can all expect. Lori.
Well, this debate is hosted by CBS News California in partnership with the San Francisco Examiner, and it will focus on the most important issues facing voters. That includes affordability, housing, public safety, and health care. There will be 7 candidates on the stage tonight, all invited based on ballot qualification and a 1% polling threshold. The format will allow candidates to question each other directly, and it will feature segments featuring real-world challenges facing California voters. Among the segments,
Okay,
a working single mother pursuing education, a
Copy.
couple struggling to achieve home ownership, and
Okay.
a scientist warning of the long-term consequences of inaction on climate change. It will be broadcast from our CBS News station in San Francisco, but our political reporter Tom Waite will be one of the moderators, and he just sent us this preview from the debate ballroom.
The tops of the candidates will be on that stage. We will be co-moderating this with our colleagues from across the CBS stations in California, trying to build on what we did in Claremont at Pomona College just a few weeks ago with our Pat Harvey, trying to get you some more information about these candidates to give you more of a sense of where they stand on the issues and how they'll solve the issues.
Our coverage begins at 5 o'clock on KCAL News Channel 9, with the debate starting at 5:30 and going until 7 p.m., and it could not come at a more important time. A new poll out this week shows a lot of movement when it comes to the leading candidates, with 12% of voters still undecided ahead of the primary on June 2nd. Guys, back to you.
All right, we'll be watching. Thanks so much, Lori. And remember, head to cbsla.com/votersguide for everything you need to know ahead of the June primary.
Well, more high-stakes diplomatic talks today for the U.S. and China. On the agenda, trade, technology, and the war in Iran. And as CBS LA's Emily Brennan tells us, China also issued a stern warning over Taiwan.
From like the 70s? Yeah.
Top CEOs, including Elon Musk and Apple's Tim Cook, joined for part of the meeting, with President Trump urging China to open up to more U.S. business and to buy more American agricultural products. On Iran, President Trump told Fox News that she said he would like to help reopen the Strait of Hormuz, and said China agreed not to supply Iran with weapons.
He said he's not going to give military equipment. That's a big statement. He said that today. That's a big statement. He said that strongly. But at the same time, he said, you know, they buy a lot of their oil there, and he'd like to do good in that.
A senior administration official says Taiwan also came up, with both sides reiterating their long-held stance on the issue. For decades, the U.S. has declined to recognize China's claim over the self-governing island, selling defensive weapons to Taiwan. In a blunt statement today, China warned the two countries will have clashes and even conflicts if the issue isn't handled properly. Lawmakers on Capitol Hill say they're committed to Taiwan's defense.
We told the Chinese to not attack them. I hope it remains clear after the President Trump's visit.
Secretary of State Marco Rubio Thursday told NBC News that it would be a terrible mistake if China took Taiwan by force. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
Another round of May gray to start the day has once again given way to a sunny afternoon.
It sure has. Meteorologist Evelyn Tapp showing us what we can expect ahead of the weekend.
Hola. I'm gonna record you during your break, if that's okay. Are you going up next? I'll record you during the break.
Okay, what are we doing?
Just holding the jersey and going like this while you're at the desk.
I'll be very excited.
Okay.
What'd you say, Nate? Hey, Ev, here at the desk, we're learning new details about an early morning raid in downtown Los Angeles. Millions of dollars worth of counterfeit goods recovered. We'll show you them coming up.
All right, Mike, plus missing milestones, how student loans are pushing back life events for people long after they graduate.
Why are you laughing at me?
Oh, you're on YouTube, by the way.
Hi, chat.
I forget I'm on YouTube at 4 o'clock.
Alrighty, let's do it back.
Okay.
Oh no, I don't want to be on YouTube. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah. Okay, ready? 3, 2. Perfect. Awesome.
One and done.
Fast. Easy.
That's me.
Do you want to go here? Yeah. And then you're gonna just put it on. I'll grab 2 shots. One putting on the hat.
Okay.
Ready?
Do I have to put it on?
No, you can just put it back. Oh, actually, yeah, like that, and then I'll take you. Ready? 3, 2. Perfect. And then the other one, you want to do it with the jersey?
Sure.
Go, go. Ready? 3, 2.
Oh, is this a picture?
No.
Oh.
Perfect. Love it. Thank you. I'm almost done, Miss Amy.
Almost done.
Just a few more.
Did Amy do you already do yours? Ah.
Yep.
Chris Amber and I did.
Thanks, guys.
Yep.
Amber will not miss an opportunity. She probably has a whole Grams box of
The
stuff.
hat is hers.
See?
Amy's hat. 2 hats to choose from.
So fun.
Hello, Eric.
I'm tired. I woke up too early today.
Still waking up early.
Yeah, like 7, and I go to sleep like at 1. And I
Yeah.
can't go back to sleep anymore.
Do you take a little something, like a little melatonin or something?
I don't. No.
Like they kind of,
Yeah.
you know.
Oh, good for you.
How much longer are you going to do it, though?
Who did?
Rest of this month,
Oh.
at least. The schedule, yeah.
When's Caesar coming back?
He's back next week. I think like Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Did they switch out the TV, Eric? It came back?
No. He's back?
It did.
Watch. Now to developing news, sheriff deputies raiding a warehouse in downtown LA, finding millions in counterfeit goods.
CBS LA assignment editor Mike Rogers is at the desk, and Mike, 2 people were also arrested in this operation?
Yeah, a man and a woman taken into custody. Sheriff's Department's Major Crimes Bureau was the one that handled this, and they say tonight that they caught up to $10 million worth of counterfeit goods. We'll show you some video here of the bust that was happening in the downtown LA area, where you have sheriff's deputies that swarmed what appeared to be the bottom floor of an apartment building, one of those commercial spaces that's at the bottom of some of these apartment buildings. The windows were all boarded up, or taped up rather, with some fabric, and then inside of it, though, is where the deputies say they recovered all of the alleged counterfeit goods. Now, it's unclear exactly what the length of the investigation is, but here are some of the goods that they say they were taken. We know, especially in the downtown LA area, counterfeit goods can be a big problem down there, sold frequently in certain parts of downtown. But this is what the sheriff's deputies say they recovered. It's been a long investigation by their Major Crimes Bureau, and again tonight they say they recovered anywhere between $5 and $10 million worth of these counterfeit goods. Now, only the 2 people have been taken into custody. The Sheriff's Department says their investigation is ongoing, so obviously that could change. Once we learn some more information about where the counterfeit goods came from, what they were doing with them, we'll be sure to let you know.
Well, those fakes are worth so much money.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Mike, thanks. Coming up, feeling the sticker shock when the check arrives.
Yeah, the higher cost of eating out causing some to lose their appetite, the ripple effect and pressure it's putting on restaurants.
Plus, tiny homes with big opportunities. The new support providing hope for those trying to get off the streets.
When a mother battles cancer, it's also frightening and confusing for her children. This happened on CBS LA, how one Inglewood mom
Hey, Gary.
went hers to face it.
Carlos. Wilson.
The monitor's back.
When a story takes longer than expected, like Montebello, or some stories that were scheduled for 4 move the next hour. It really depends. So like, you know, I was supposed to have 2 hits at 4. I only had 1, and my other hit that I was going to do actually was Carlos, the story that you told me about yesterday, the VC Defensia, but we hadn't gotten any video from them yet. So I had asked if we could move. We call it kill. It sounds dramatic, but you know, kill that hit and use my other one until I could get the video from VC Defensa, which I was actually able to do.
I just got out of it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. I'm good.
Should we go to the conference room or no?
What's up there?
Then they have cupcakes and stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh. What? Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
Oh, yeah, I'll go right now.
You're gonna go?
Yeah, yeah, I'll go with you. YouTube, I'll be right back. Eric and I are gonna get some treats. Get us cupcakes?
Cupcakes?
In the front conference room. Okay, I'm back.
House around 50 people, including 10 units reserved for young people.
Guys, I had a blue cupcake, and now my tongue is all blue.
The project, Mayor Karen Bass, council members Pedro Osuna Martinez, and nonprofit partners.
As a city, we need to do our part. We know that we need to depend, to work with the county, but council members such as I have the power to say, let's build more housing in our district. And so we're not blocking housing, we're building housing, but we're doing it with, input from the community because this issue deserves an all-hands-on-deck moment.
Now, the East Hollywood Tiny Homes community is set to open early next year. Ron?
Amy, we're hearing from the pilot who turned a terrifying mid-air emergency into a remarkable story of survival. As CBS's Christian Benavidez reports, the pilot landed the plane in the Atlantic Ocean, leading to this dramatic military rescue.
43-year-old pilot Ian Nixon is being credited for saving lives after an emergency landing in the open ocean, leading to this dramatic rescue by an elite U.S. Air Force unit 50 miles off the Florida coast. Authorities say the twin-engine turboprop experienced engine trouble during a short flight between islands in the Bahamas. Nixon was forced to land in the ocean miles away near Melbourne, Florida, successfully getting everyone onto a life raft.
I did my best. Had a lot of stuff going on in the aircraft. Trying to get that under control. Basically lost all navigation, all radios. Over 25 years and I've never seen anything like that.
Members of the 920th Rescue Team spotted the 11 survivors on life rafts in 3 to 5 foot seas.
They had already been in the raft for about 5 hours. They were in distress, physically, mentally, emotionally.
The survivors were transported to a Central Florida hospital with no major injuries.
I mean, for all those people to survive is pretty miraculous.
The pilot Ian Nixon said that he's been flying for over 25 years and has never encountered a situation like this. Officials saying that it is a miracle that they are all alive. Christian Benavidez, CBS News, West Palm Beach, Florida.
We are now less than a month away.
I know, I'm trying to like,
This morning, the city
it's not that bad now.
announced it will host
I don't want to show you guys my tongue, but it's really blue.
Sports festival coinciding with the 2026 FIFA World Cup's opening match. It will take place along Market Street in downtown Inglewood. Fans will be able to see local artists, showcases, beer and wine garden, and appearances by soccer legends such as Paul Caliguri. Inglewood Mayor James Butts is excited about what's coming to town.
And there's no city that does activations like the city of Inglewood. So we want to invite people to come out to Market Street and enjoy what the city has to offer.
The festival culminates with a viewing party for the USA versus Paraguay match.
Well, we've got some major NFL news to share with you today.
Now let's get right to it. Jim Hill joins us now with the exciting announcement for football fans and Jim, CBS LA.
What am I doing?
We'll be taking this position
Oh, yeah.
at the start or at any point in the playoffs. Where we're at now, we'll take it. And let's be excited about, just focus on this game and playing the game you love.
Thank you, Jim. And of course, it's Scott Niedermeyer, four-time Stanley Cup champ and special advisor to hockey operations here on
got this football, guys.
Going into a night like this, and it's going to be a lot of fun, and I think our team's ready to give their best shot at it here.
You were at the morning skate this morning. If you can kind of put your finger on the pulse of the team, how would you say the vibe is?
Yeah, I guess I'll sort of take a chance, but I did feel they looked ready. They looked excited. They had energy out there, and that's always a good sign when, you know, you get on the ice and you can see there's energy and guys are excited to have an opportunity to go win a hockey game tonight.
This is a very young team, a lot of rookies like Beckett Seneca, of course, who's having a great playoff. What, for you, as kind of a mentor to these guys, you get to speak to them, what's the biggest thing that you would impart from your career to them?
Yeah, it definitely, playoff hockey is different than regular season hockey, so there is a lot to learn. You know, my advice can help them, but there's nothing like actually being out there playing these games. And it's a great education for our young guys right now. And we also have old guys that have been around. They understand what it is like to play in the playoffs, and I think they're probably helping out along as long with our head coach, Joe Quenneville, who has a ton of playoff experience, has won Stanley Cup championships as a head coach, and he really understands what needs to be done to have success in the playoffs. So we're fortunate to have him.
All right, well, enjoy this game 6, and thank you so much for the time. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, Jim, we're going to send it back out to you.
All right, Jim, thanks so much. Well, coming up, higher prices eating away at the economy.
That's right, diners are losing their appetite for eating out as high costs take a bigger bite out of budgets. Pressure it's putting on restaurants ahead.
Plus, delaying key life milestones, how student loans are setting people back long after they receive their diploma. Yeah, it's moving right along.
All night long. I think the blue went away.
No. Still there. Hey.
What?
Oh, no, I just had a question.
Oh.
Yes, it's on this blue.
Yes, look. I had a blue cupcake. Yeah.
The dye from the candy.
Marla, what's up, man?
Do you have your graphics been working out okay with the
Oh, yes. Okay, here's two things, though. Do we come here really quick? I'll show you.
Stop talking to me like it was done.
Who, me?
No, the
Oh,
guy
guy. Oh, I should tell you, we're also on YouTube Live right now. So just hang on.
okay.
Two things that I would love from you is so you know how we have two versions of the supers? Like we have a two-line sentence super and like a big text, little text super. We don't have that version for text to desk. We've got only kind of like a two-line sentence version.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you want me to email you?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I do need that's fine, but then I also need the
side panels. Good?
no, the snipe. So because during a chase, I'll put the snipe in. The snipe's not really a text to desk thing, but I've been using it for text to desk. But I'll put it in, but it doesn't have like a live bug option. It's got a sky cow. You guys added sky cow for me, but a live didn't get added.
Oh, I forgot. There was an excuse for that. And I was like, but we like to do the live.
Yeah, because then it like everything changes when they put the snipe in. So I'd like to be able to leave live and sky cow and the snipe in.
Okay.
I can shoot you an email.
Just shoot me an
yeah.
email.
Thanks, Marlo. Appreciate you.
My chair needs to.
No, that's fine.
Is that something you like?
Looks like student loan debt is holding back grads so much so that it's delaying their milestones. A new Gallup survey finds more than half of all borrowers say they pushed back a life event. Gen Z graduates saw the largest share, with about 67% admitting this was affecting them. Next came millennials with about 59%, followed by Gen X with just less than half. Student loan debt in the U.S. is currently topping about $1.8 trillion. Saving for retirement, going back to school were the most commonly delayed life events.
A celebration in Santa Monica today honored
wanted the program to take the time out to help me, even though it was hard to get housing, you know. But the police department went out of their way and showed me this program, and I'm very thankful.
I'm very appreciative of the program. It's bringing a house for them for the city.
Well, this marks the program's first full year.
Over at LAX, the final beam is in place for the brand new Terminal 4. It's all part of the $1.6 billion modernization of Terminals 4 and 5 that will combine the two and add some new upgrades. Passengers can expect a new South Concourse in Terminal 4, along with new concessions and a bus gate for domestic and international flights. The new terminal is slated to be finished in the year 2027.
Well, we all know food prices are going up, and it's not just grocery stores. Now restaurants are eating away at your budget, and a lot more people are losing their appetite for dining out. As Astro's Diner in Silver Lake managers telling us they did raise prices slightly just a few months ago. This comes as the latest consumer price index report found beef prices were up 15% compared to last year. Some produce, like tomatoes, are up nearly 40%. And some diners say when they eat out now, they do notice the bill has gone up.
We actually have probably about $2-3 per day nowadays. Yeah, it's more pricier than before. Nowadays, it's like you just don't even want to go out, and especially with the gas prices nowadays, like we rather stay home, cook sometimes.
Well, economists say even if international conflicts were to resolve tomorrow, it could take a couple of months for things to actually balance out again and costs to settle down.
All right, turning a painful page, a local mom battling cancer turns a tough conversation with her kids into a source of comfort for families facing the same fight.
And an impulsive leap turns into a lifelong calling.
I have this little bit of landscape. Building, yeah, okay. And I opened the restaurant.
Well, how a local dance shop is twirling into a new era, keeping ballerinas on their toes and community on their feet. Marco, did you write that tease? Very nice. They said that was a nice tease. Was that interview or I'm that interview?
Both.
Both that interview. Yeah, I know, that was good.
What else did they have at the conference room night? Just cupcakes?
And this.
Oh,
Yeah, you don't
That was a bad throw. I apologize.
all right. Mike used to be a football player.
Yes, but I was a lineman, so throwing was not.
That wasn't true.
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
When I worked in Reno, we used to do a high school sports show, and we were really trying to get like social media engagement. So we made footballs like this with it said like, was it inside the two, and then the hashtag on it. And so when we would go shoot the games, we would throw these up into the crowd, and then get kids to take pictures and tweet us the pictures and stuff that we could use on the air. It actually worked really well.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a great idea.
Yeah.
This was when you were in high school?
No, in my first market.
Oh, your first market.
Yeah. But we were doing high school football games.
In my first market, we were still black and white.
We had no social media. We hadn't come across email yet.
Big giveaways were candles. So people could use them.
Candles.
So how-
Sadly, we didn't have email. Coming out. When email started.
Yes.
My first market, I believe.
There's always that
Big story. Katie Kirk.
yeah, Katie Couric and was Brian Kumbolt.
What's a .com?
Yeah. What's the at? What's the A with the circle? I never worked in this business with tapes. By the time I started, tapes were done.
Oh, we had tapes here even. Remember Al down in the tape library?
My first market, we were already on XD discs.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. They were just getting rid of 3/4, and they went to high 8 when I got to
I remember I had a high 8 camera when I was a kid.
At Univision and then beta tape when I went to SBN.
Yeah, it was big on mine.
Cancer diagnosis is frightening not only for the patient, but also for their family.
Yeah, our Connor Fenstrom introduces us to an Inglewood mother who turned a painful conversation with her own kids into a lifeline for their families.
A mother here in Inglewood helped their children face the biggest challenge of their young lives by writing them a book. Mommy was busy.
Fenster meets around like weekend show.
Yeah.
Like a 30-minute pure Kara story.
I love Kara so much.
My grandmother, my father, uncle.
Yeah, and Rena too.
I cried and said, I am not leaving my husband and my two children. I'm not going anywhere. The cat said, well, what's that?
Yeah.
So Green started preparing under the
Work ahead is
She
really
works
good.
with
fight ahead. I want them to wonder why is my baby
Assad.
why is
Yeah, Assad.
breaking the news to your children?
They get really good. The work ahead thing's smart. They get good stories out of it.
They really do.
Dr. Charlene Zia, Berkeley's oncologist at City of Hope, South Bay. She's overseen the chemotherapy, surgery, and radiation. And she says sadly she's seen a general increase in the number of younger patients with children.
What do you want to be when you
Really?
talk to a producer and they said that there were too many right now.
Well, it's very likely.
Here?
I've never
I'm sorry, like a book.
Oh, like a publisher.
I talked to a publisher.
Did you publish it?
No, because there were too many.
So I really applaud that. I
So I
went
didn't-
searching for
It was all written.
I read
I like kind of like through my kids' eyes.
and
Me
be
telling them.
happy. That's when
I mean,
Leslie
I would-
decided to write one
I
of
should
her
have still
own
might not have.
without the
Still do it, why
sugarcoating.
not?
She was as honest as she could be about each step. Her children's response was heartwarming. Mommy, can I record Daddy shaving your head on your phone? When Green lost her hair, Ebony put glitter and eyeshadow on her bare skin. I'll make you look pretty with princess makeup. You remember doing that? When it was time to celebrate Lewis's birthday, Green sported another look. And her current golden glow was also
What?
kid approved. I like it when it's back. You like my new hair, my new hairstyle. Green's book also spotlights an often overlooked struggle. Now, Lisa, that's not a nice thing to say about my mommy. She's sick. Now take it back. There was a lot of teasing. None of those books talk about that. Green knew her kids would be empowered by these animated versions of her family. You are mommy. You can help me out here.
The bald
She
head
didn't realize
on
is how much of
one
that
of the CBS stations.
they give
Philly.
right back. But the ring
Yeah,
didn't
Philly.
beat that bug.
Yeah.
I mean, beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Green is
Yeah.
still undergoing follow-up treatments. But doctors
doesn't
can't
have
find
cancer,
any
right?
traces of the
Yeah, I think that's just her style, right?
These two
Ah.
in return a painful page. You have to afford a little boy who you don't have faith. I don't know, but he did. Tara Finstrom, CBS, LA.
And Green's book is available right now through Barnes & Noble.
Amy, a historic landmark restored by LAPD cadets, El Paseo, was built in 1902 as a path for residents to walk to the cemetery. Construction of the Santa Monica Freeway buried or erased much of the path, but cadets from the LAPD's Southwest Division helped bring it back to life. This team of 13 to 18-year-olds raked and cleared the way so residents can now walk on a piece of history.
And here's a chance to see a piece of history up close. Take a look at this steam engine from 1886 with a 1915 two-wheel tractor. By the end of the week, it will be in the LA County Fire Museum in Bellflower after being on display at the Big Fork Fire Department in Montana for many years. It was gifted to the museum by a generous donor.
Welcome to Little Arabia. Local high school students help bring this new community mural in Anaheim to life. Students from Magnolia High School, along with the Arab American Civic Council and local muralists, designed and painted the artwork to reflect the experiences found in Anaheim's Little Arabia community. We spoke with some of the students who say they're happy to play a part in recognizing their community.
Personally, for me, I felt very happy to work on this. I was able to give something back to the community that I've been thriving in for so long. And I just wanted to recognize the people that might not have been recognized for as long as they should have, but they're getting what they deserve now.
It looks great too. Leaders with the Arab American Civic Council say that around 3 to 4 businesses have opened the area each of the past 3 years.
Well, SoCal was socked in, those clouds again this morning, but the spring sunshine eventually came back in the afternoon.
Now, Lynn Tapp showing us now what we should expect, and should we expect the same tomorrow? Yep.
Dummy.
You have my mic open? What a good day.
Yeah.